Again, I just recorded this video, and while I was doing it, we earned a little bit of exalted orbs pretty easily. Hail and Mesh's Kingdom, you're probably losing loads of exalts and divines, since there's a bunch of really sneaky mistakes that you can make while you're trying to upgrade your waystones, your tablets, and as always, let's fix it, because it's pretty easy. Basically, I will show you how I quickly assign my waystones and then get best results from my maps. Basically, in your stash tab you can search for anything. So for example, if you're looking for monsters have 30% chance to poison on hit, you can search for it pretty easily. And this box is limited to 50 symbols. And while you can try to search for each mod separately, there's actually ways how you can do it differently. By opening quotation marks, everything that is inside will be searched exactly as it written. For example, you can search for last part of word monsters and first part of word have. It will be RSHA. So it will highlight everything with monsters have. The same stuff can be done with on, so it's poison on hit basically. Now we're highlighting everything with poison on hit, and if you hate poison on hit, well, you can basically find it pretty easily. If we open one more quotation mark and do NTSP, it will search for every waystone that have poison on hit and movement speed at the same time. But instead of this middle quotation marks that separate these searches and they function as AND function, you can drop this flat line, I don't know the name for it, but it will search all mods like this. Basically, I created a bunch of regexes, that's how they called, that you can use to quickly identify what's good and what's not so good. So, how we work with waystones? Basically, step number one is to just drop Orb of Alchemy. It's most cost-efficient way, at least right now, since you can get a bunch of like 3 or 4 or 5 Orbs of Alchemy for one Exalted Orb. It's very cost-efficient, and on any waystone that you can, you just quickly drop these Orbs of Alchemy. So that's step number one, to work with your waystones. But with tablets, it's complete mistake, and it will cost you loads of currency, and you probably don't even realize how much it can cost you. So basically right now we get all rare waystones. Of course, if you can't play rare waystones right now, you just drop Augmentation Transmutation and play normal waystones. Maybe you play it with Regal Orb with 3 modifiers, but that's basically how you want to play. You want to scale your character to play like fully upgraded waystones. Therefore, next step is to fully upgrade them with your Exalted Orb. So it's pretty easy and pretty simple. I would say thanks GGG that they made it pretty simple. So we basically slam currency and play the game. Okie dokie. So we got our waystones kinda ready. Now, we need to filter them pretty fast. I don't have this in my document, but first of all, I like to check corrupted. Corrupted waystones, basically I'm playing mostly corrupted waystones, since it's like final form of your waystones. And now we easily found few corrupted waystones in our first tab. I will drop all of them over here. Now, as you know, you probably want to corrupt waystones for a chance to get tier 16 waystones. But if you do it right now, you probably will lose a little bit of value. So what you want to check is all mod over here. This all mod will highlight every tablet with monsters have one additional modifier. Why it's so important? Basically, whenever you play these waystones, you want to upgrade your atlas to high number of rarity monsters, to a high number of rare monsters. You want to play tablets with rare monsters, and these rare monsters will have additional modifier. This increases loot a lot. So basically, by playing effectiveness and one additional modifier, you will get loads and loads and loads of extra loot. So we filtered it even a little bit more. Now here's the question. I don't have any highlights for different effects that I don't like, because I don't care. Honestly, I just play everything. And if it's curse, I play with curse. But what I have is this stuff, and it's pretty nice. So that's how it works. This one is rare monsters and rarity at the same time. So it looks like this. It looks like some freaking spell, but it's pretty easy to understand how it works. Basically, it will highlight every tablet with rare monster, and it should have these numbers. So this 4 is the first part of the number. It means it can be 4, it can be 41, it can be 42, and up to 49 basically. This shows like this. And if you want to find, for example, 60% of rare monsters, then you just need to enter 6 over here. I entered 6 and now I see that these tablets will have rare monsters plus 73%. It's insanely big. We got a bunch of them over here in corrupted waystones, bunch of them in +1 modifier because it actually scales rare monsters a lot. And that's basically how it works, but that's only when you're going for complete min-maxing, juicing, stuff like that. I actually like to combine it with a rarity, so it will highlight this basically cheat code. Every tablet with rare monsters of 40% plus and a rarity of 30% plus. So now we see good tablets with rarity and rare monsters, and I basically play these tablets with higher rarity maps and stuff like that. So that's pretty nice filter. Another row is pack size or just magic monsters. So this one is pack size and magic monsters together. This one just like a little bit of magic monsters. They always will have a little bit of pack size. So that's what I like to run. Basically 30% of magic monsters, 40% is too strict. In most cases it's unachievable, as you can see. But I run these tablets when I farm rituals or I'm going for experience, so they will be in my pack size folder. And technically it takes like 2 minutes to do all this stuff that we just did. Last but not least is pack size and rarity at the same time. It's like optional tablets for rarity play if you're farming, for example, white bases, because white bases are dropped pretty constantly from basic monsters, from magic monsters. The problem is item rarity, but it's not always a problem because exceptional bases is actually dropping from like okayish rarity from time to time. At least it feels like, for me. I don't know, it's not proven yet. At least I never saw anyone actually proving where exceptional bases drop. White bases, if you're just farming for white item level 82 bases, yeah, you need negative rarity. But exceptional bases with high rarity drops, they drops. And technically that's it. So we got what we play. And I set up it for me, but if you're curious, you can just drop me a bunch of comments if there will be any liked comment of like, we need regex for bad modifiers like slow speed, cursed ground, I don't know. Just tell me what you hate. And I will make this regex. I will update it in my Discord and probably in pinned comment of this video. So now I'm basically taking all these waystones and they will be corrupted, yes. That's how I do this stuff. So basically I corrupt all this stuff and we will try to get a bunch of tier 16 waystones. So that's basically what we're trying to get. As you can see, we were pretty lucky this time. In most cases I'm getting like 2, but right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty good, pretty good. A little bit of tier 14, so it's bricked. But anyway, this one is just a bunch of corrupted waystones, and I drop them into corrupted place. So if I'm playing without any strategy, just recording videos, doing some fun stuff, they are over here. Also, we can just check the price. So basically, it's half of Exalt Orb, 1/3 of Exalt Orb, and like 2 Exalted Orbs on top to make any type of this waystone. So technically, we spent like 3 Exalted Orbs. If you want to play only like pack size, rarity, or plus modifier, and I already got like a bunch of them. I'm mostly trying to get like 3 or 4 rows and then I start playing. Then instead of playing corrupted waystones, I will just sell them, yes. Some of these waystones, by the way, can cost a little bit. It's based on your item rarity, and that's how you actually can lose value. So as you can see, this item rarity can start from like 50 Exalted Orbs, and if I drop it like for, I don't know, 40, it will be bought basically instantly by some guys who are trying to target buy stuff. He also buying precursor tablets, so yeah, that's how it works. And this 100% plus rarity can worth closer to Divine Orb. So I got this high rarity for sale over here. As far as I can see, 70+% is a go-to. Double checking additional modifiers after corruption, and if you don't care, you can just drop everything for like 5-6 Exalted Orbs. It's fair price. So we're getting around 2 Exalted Orbs per waystone. You can't play all of them, and that's how you get a little bit of currency on top. Now, that's basically it for waystones. There's one extra step, of course. There's a bunch of omens, and you can use them before corrupting your waystones. Again, it's up to you. Do you want to have high amount of rare monsters or rarity or pack size in your maps, and is it actually worth it to reroll all modifiers to rarity for the cost of 62 exalted orbs? For solo players, like me, in most cases, it's better to just sell this stuff. Sometimes I'm just rerolling a little bit of more rare monsters with chaotic monsters before corrupting Waystones. Sometimes I'm trying to get like 10 maps with chaotic quantity and playing rituals or some other activities with loads of monsters where I need them. So that's it for Waystones. Now, tablets. Tablets are a lot more interesting. Normally, tablets come like this. So, it's basic tablet without any modifiers, and you can drop Orb of Transmutation to get one modifier in suffix. You can get one more in prefix. And then, if you've defeated Arbiter of Ash already, you can actually use Regal Orb, and this will give you one more bonus. You can finish it with Exalted Orb, but let's not forget, from Recent Punch you can use Orb of Alchemy on magic or normal items. Therefore, instead of using Regal and Exalted Orb, we could actually use just Orb of Alchemy, and that's it. So we see money floating from Waystones, as I told you. Anyway, it sounds like pretty basic stuff. You just drop a little bit of currency, you get your tablet, and you basically pop it into the map and play. But it's pretty big mistake. Here's why. You're actually losing loads of value, and yes, you also can sell those if you don't play them, so a little bit of them can be used just for selling. For example, effectiveness and experience gain is 20 exalted orbs. But instead of just selling them, you can actually do pretty smart stuff. So this regexes goes for tablets, and it's basic tablets, overseer, like precursor tablets, not overseer, just basic precursor tablets. And what you want to see first is gold found. So gold found is just a cancer mod. It's insanely bad. Based on my knowledge, basically as far as I know right now, it hasn't changed yet, at least. So gold found in this game, whenever you have this gold found, is actually affecting your drops. So whenever you're trying to roll for divine orb or stack of gold, it can roll for stack of gold. Therefore, having more gold in your maps is a bad idea. And that's why my first search to actually filter tablets is gold found. We will need to do it like 2 times again. So gold found instantly going to the right side, and we will spread them by rare and magic. So this one is magic. What to do with gold found? Well, there's like 2 options. Technically, you can check later these tablets by other regexes, and if there's something really good that you want to have in your maps, well, you can play it. Therefore, before looking for gold found, try to upgrade all tablets by basic Orbs of Augmentation and Transmutation. Every tablet should have 2 mods and should be at least magic, so that's how it works. Right now we have no magic tablets which have this gold modifier, besides these 2, and we can fix these 2 tablets. So if you drop Regal Orb right now or Exalted Orb, it will brick tablet, because when it's already yellow rare item, there's nothing you can do. But Orb of Alchemy is pretty easy. You just reroll everything, and after rerolling, we rerolled into gold 2 times. Yeah, it's unlucky, it's pretty common and pretty bad modificator, so that's why it's so bad. Step number 2 is to Regal Orb all of them, all of the blue ones. Now you get 2 options. You can basically Orb of Alchemy on all other tablets if you don't like to spend more than like 1 minute when you're doing this stuff, and you again will see everything with the gold over here, so it's like quick, easy fix. But I like to take things slowly, and instead I'm using Regal Orbs right now. Honestly, there is no other place in the game where you want to use Regal Orbs, and as you can see right now, after using Regal Orbs on most of the tablets, we found that 1 rolled additional gold, so actually 2 already. So this one is bricked, this one is bricked, so yeah, gold is no. These gold tablets can be sold basically for like 10 exalted orbs, something like this. This breach actually goes for like 20 exalted orbs. So technically it's like 45 exalted orbs or like 20 exalted orbs per 3 tablets, which is pretty good. Now, should you drop exalted orbs on top? That's a tricky question, and honestly it's a little bit hard to answer, because prefixes and suffixes on tablets, unlike basic items, sometimes are almost the same. Yes, there is no Rock Exiles chance on the left side, but there's 1 additional Rock Exile. There's quantity of breach splinters on the right side and pack size on the left side. So technically every like waystone can give you some good bonuses. And gold is just a little little tiny part of it. Still, gold is kinda bricks your tablets. But here's the trick, gold can roll only in prefix, therefore, this insanely good tablet with quantity of waystones, with Osmiri spirits and experience gain is really good, and we can make it better by dropping Exalted Orb, or we can actually skip this part and keep it as it is, because Exalted Orb may roll gold, and we're lucky, we get rarity of items 20%. Overall, this tablet can cost a little bit. Again, tablets are really nice if they're good. So it's up to you, but basically if there's open prefix, you can skip it. So open prefix is skippable, but I like to just upgrade my tablets fully, like as much as I can. Turns out we are pretty lucky, only one tablet rolled extra gold. Again, you either sell them for some profits, or there's another option what to do with bricked tablets. You just go into reforging bench, drop them inside and try to get something better. It rerolls your tablet. Right now I'm getting experience, effectiveness and chance for containing shrines. So 3 bricked tablets became one pretty good one. I like experience and effectiveness. It's like a lot better than gold. It's up to you how you will approach your tablets, basically, in this manner. We basically removed all the crap. The next stage is to find good ones. So additional rock exile is very good. So this additional rock exile will always be on your maps, and it's nice to combine it with Abyss, for example. Also, these tablets can be sold for pretty nice chunk of gold for Exalted Orbs, of course. There's no all rock exiles, so let's go bit by bit. If you're focusing on experience, you copy this. You check everything with experience from 15 and higher. Again, if you're looking only for like 17, just enter 7 over here. I'm looking for 15, it's fine. And you can combine strategies. Again, it's mostly like used for strategies. So maybe your strategy require effectiveness. This will highlight from 9 and upwards effectiveness. So it's 10 effectiveness, it's 10 effectiveness, and it's also 10 effectiveness. First of all, these tablets can cost a lot, and you can sell them or just play them as strategy later. All this stuff is for prefixes only, so it's like for basic stuff. If you're looking for rarity, if you're looking for pack, magic monsters, rare monsters, that's over here. Basically like high rolls. Pretty high rolls, not the perfect one, and you can easily separate them. Then I get separate regexes for all the strategies. And for example, this ritual regex will show you good ritual tablets with reduced tribute, increased tribute, and also it will show you rerolling additional times, which is just super good tablet. The one with the roll additional times will cost from 5 divine orbs, which is just crazy. They're insanely rare, so as you can see, there's only 3 tablets on the market right now. Then for breaches, I got this one that I'm playing, so every breach that is highlighted will be good. I'm highlighting, checking breaches, so that will be like good breach strategies, that's it. I will probably combine it with some like tablet like this, and we're good to go, so that's like nice breach run. Same goes for Abyss. For Abyss, I'm using this modifier. It's mostly for sale, because this sells really well. But again, you can play it. So this tablet will be 1 divine. This one also 1 divine. This one around 100 Exalted Orbs. So basically that's how to find a bunch of divines in your inventory. Same for Expedition, same for Delirium. And just like that, you can quickly check for like good tablets with good strategies, what to do with bad tablets. Again, it's up to you. You can play them, you can sell them for pretty cheap, or you can just recombine all of them to find really like best and most powerful tablets ever, if you're lucky. Again, I just recorded this video, and while I was doing it, we earned a little bit of Exalted Orbs pretty easily. And now you know how to quickly sort your waystones and tablets, but you need good strategies to use them. Therefore, watch videos on the screen right now for nice beginner-friendly strategies that will give you loads of divines in your stash tab. I hope you enjoyed the video and see you in the next ones.